Hey peeps, it's your girl K-Cee Deeva here. Welcome to another edition of Dish with Deeva. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Wednesday. I'm excited about the show tonight. I have one of my dear friends, one of my co-hosts on another show that I do. I can't even keep track. I'm doing all these shows left and right. Like it's a lot of fun, but your girl is busy, okay? And we're gonna have some fun tonight. I want to welcome Terry Youngman, host of Urban World Talk, and also a friend of mine and co-host on Urban World Talk. The other show that I do Tuesday nights, 7:30 p.m. And we talk about all kind of stuff. Talk about dishing on some stuff. I mean, we get to the nitty gritty, don't we?
Oh man, we're all over the place with that show. We're all over the place. We get serious. Like yesterday, we got a little serious. I
Yeah,
mean, most of the time we just try to have fun. So we try to keep it fun. But I'm glad
yeah.
to be doing this show with you tonight, Dish with Diva. I always check you out when you got there. You always got people interesting on there. So I'm flattered that you would actually consider me someone worthy to get some dish on.
Yes, absolutely. And that's the thing. I love the show because I work with so many fascinating people, all walks of life, all ages, all experiences, and it's just cool. It's a cool time to be able to kind of get up close and personal, do like a one-on-one and let the people get to know who these people are that they see me, on the shows with and chatting with, who I talk about and so on. So
That's
with
right.
that, let's go ahead and dive on in. Oh, first and foremost, though, this lovely pink mug you see me drinking out of, um, a little sip there. You can go over to Soul Consistent, um, Soul Consistent Apparel, and Soul is SOUL Consistent Apparel. AC Soul, my composer, he also has a whole line of these mugs. He's got hoodies. First and foremost, though, he's got
Sorry about that.
t-shirts. Yeah. I was like,
Sorry
wait,
about that.
I keep
I just caught the show. I'm sharing it to other people. So sorry about
okay.
that. Please continue with the ad. I'm sorry.
That was freaking me out for a minute. I was like, oh, who's trying to break in my stream? Anyway, AC Soul Consistent Apparel, his cool logo. He's got hoodies, t-shirts, mask, you name it. I got some stuff on order I'm gonna be rocking as well. So shout out to Baby Bro. He does all my theme music for my show. So anyway, just want to give that a quick plug. And you can go to Instagram at Soul Consistent Apparel. All right. So
Check
Terry,
that out.
now I came to know Terry. What, like, has it been 2 years almost? About a year and a half ago?
It's probably been about 2 years now, at
About
least.
two
At
years.
least. Yeah.
Yeah. So Terry and another good friend of mine, Anthony Adams, who's also on Urban World Talk. Um, they actually had the show Urban World Talk when I was on Radio Avenue Radio. And I caught a couple shows here and there. I was like, oh, who are these guys? Like they got a pretty poppin' show. And
Yeah.
then, I think you and I met like at some function or a meeting or something, kind of in passing at some point.
Definitely.
Huh?
Well, it was actually when we were at the station, at the radio station that we were at the time. There was a production meeting with everybody from the station that was there, and I saw you there and Robin Clayton. Shout out to Robin Clayton, uh, out there now, Princess Robin.
Yes,
So,
Princess
I saw you
Robin.
and Princess, and you guys were doing your show
Uh-huh.
at the time. And I remember out of everybody that we were at the station with, me and Anthony, or I went to the meeting. Anthony wasn't there. It was just me.
Anthony wasn't there. Yes.
No, he wasn't there. And I saw you guys, and I was like, I like those two. I can work with them. And when
That's
they were
right.
really
That's
breaking
right.
down you guys' show, I was like, they look that's cool. They're like the girl counterparts to how what we kind of do. Let's get
Right.
that would be good.
Right. Hey, Lydia. Lydia says, hey.
What I'm saying?
um, okay. So, so, okay. You know what? Speaking of, are you still there, Terry?
Yeah. Can you see me? I don't see you anymore, Deeva. What'd you do? Go live. I've lost the host. I am looking for the host.
Okay, I think we both have realized
Here's
that you
Deeva.
and I
Deeva's
should
coming
not be
back. Are
doing
you coming back
anything
to me, Deeva?
technical.
There you are. I can't hear you now, Deeva.
You can't hear
I can't
me?
hear you now. Now, go back. Now I can.
Okay, how about now?
Go ahead. There you go. I can hear you.
You're
Yeah, I
okay.
can hear
Oh
you.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry
See,
about that,
you
people.
left me
Terry,
hanging on
you
your
supposed to
show.
call
This is
me.
your show. You left me hanging. What's going on? I'm like, oh my goodness, she just
I
bailed on me.
I knew you can handle it,
I'm not
Terry. I knew
Deeva.
you can handle it.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's all
so
good.
I'm
It's
getting
all
into
good.
this whole like adding comments thing. So thank you. Okay, bear with me, folks. All right.
That's all. I can see the comments, so I can, I got you. Don't worry about them.
But I was trying to be fancy, I was trying
I
to
got you.
like
I got you. We gonna work that out. We gonna get that
we
down.
were
Don't worry, guys. We gonna have this thing smooth as you can, as a baby's bottoming a little bit.
yes.
I got the comments right now, though. Don't worry about that, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna let you handle that, Terry.
All right, all right.
Okay. Live production, folks. All right. So wait. So yes, met you at the meeting, and then like a couple months later, Princess Robin. Shout out to Princess if she's watching. We actually did a show together called "Living It Up with the Dynamic Duo." She actually started doing a relationship type of show and invited me on. I show up, and there were the two guys from Urban World Talk, you and
That's
Anthony.
right. That's
And
right.
we the four of us actually really connected really well and had
Yeah.
a lot of fun doing, her show. And so I saw you guys a few times over there and just kept in touch and so on. I've had you guys on my show when I was in Northwest Connection on
Yeah.
Raven Avenue. And then you invited me to be on Urban World Talk. I was on there a few times as a guest and the rest
Yeah.
is history.
So when we did the Traveler's Guide to Venus and Mars, which is Princess Robin show that you guys were doing together, you were over there and we had so much fun. We were over there, me and Anthony, we were over there. I mean, that whole time that we were recording that series of episodes that we were doing, we had so much fun. It was hilarious. We were laughing and joking. It was so much fun. And we did a couple of them with you guys.
Yeah.
And I think we got Robin to come on to Urban World, and then you came on to Urban World.
Mm-hmm.
Robin, she moved with her husband. They went to
Memphis.
They're
in Memphis.
Memphis. They went to Memphis, and then it was like, I was like, but I still got to get Deeva. I want Deeva. I want Deeva. She's got to be on the show with us because she's like, she's so much fun with us. We have so much fun with her.
Aww.
And, you just meshed so well with the show. So that's what happened. And look, we put Deeva through so much stuff on that show. Deeva is a different type of, she's a different type of lady. She deals with different kind of things than sometimes we bring her into. Especially, I know me and Chantel, we have you going crazy sometimes. So,
Y'all be trying to I step out of my box sometimes, only for y'all, but
That's right. She step outside of it though. She do step outside, and I appreciate that.
I step outside, but
you got to step outside with me.
It's fine. It's all about the entertainment. You know what I mean?
That's right.
It's all about entertainment, folks, and we always have a good time. So, I'm glad to be a part of that. Okay, Terry. So now, one of the things that people don't know about you is you do movie reviews as well. Like you do the show, but you also, and that's what I noticed too when I started following you on Facebook. I was like, oh, you do your 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars, 1 star. And so I actually would start kind of looking and seeing what movies you reviewed and, kind of see what your thoughts were. And we went back and forth a couple times on the feed. So how did you end up doing? Did you just kind of fall into that? Like, how did you?
Well, a buddy of mine ran a newspaper that he was doing called the Seattle Emerald. Shout out to Marcus Green. And I was going on there, and I did a few film reviews for him on through the paper, and so that just became something. I mean, I've always been, a cinephile, and if you don't know what it means somebody who's very, very much into film, a lot of film, not just the popcorn movies that you see, randomly. I go to movies all the time, right? So before COVID stopped, now this is a trip. Imagine the shift in my life that's happened in the last 8-9 months since we've been in this COVID thing, since like February, March, whatever it was. So before that, I literally went to the movie theaters every single week. Every single weekend, I went to the movie theater. And if it was it might have been a week off here or a week off there, but for the most part, I went to the movie theaters every single week to check out a new movie. I had a whole bunch of different. I was part of different movie clubs and all kinds of stuff like that. So, I was always interested in it. I was an actor doing a lot of things. So shout out to Lydia. She says, "Man, she misses the movie so much." I know she get drugged to movies all the time or dragged. So yeah, that was my thing. So I always I've been watching movies from a young age. I've worked on films. I've worked on stage. I've done all kinds of stuff like that. So I've always been into that. So that's when I started doing my reviews on my own on Facebook Live and other places like that, and just giving my 5-star flash reviews. So I got a 5-star system.
Terry, I didn't know you worked in on stage and stuff. Are you an actor too?
Yeah, girl. I thought I'd talk to you about that. Yeah. I used to do all of that stuff. Look, Anthony Adams says, I missed the movies, but I'm not able to go back yet. I actually did go see one. The only movie that I've seen within that time, a couple of months ago, they briefly opened the movie theaters back up, and I went to go see Tenet in the movie theater.
Oh, you went to see that?
Yeah, I saw that. We checked it out. Me, the wife, my sister, and her guy. We went to go see Tenet, and I forget where it was. It was somewhere south of Seattle. And the only
what was that like? Talk about that experience for people that haven't gone back to the theaters.
Well, it was cool. You know what? You know what's weird about the movie theaters not being open is that a lot of things are open that I don't think are as sanitary as the movie theaters, because the movie theaters, they have social distancing. So when you went into the movie theaters, you gotta get the sanitizer on your hands. You gotta go and be 6 feet apart from everybody, and then you can't sit next to people. So the seats were very much spread out. You can't be by anybody you didn't come with, you don't live with. So it was pretty sanitary. And I mean, some of the things. I mean, I was in Vegas and they got swimming pools going and things of that nature. So I mean,
swimming pools.
Yeah, I mean, bro. So movie theaters are really not as dangerous. I don't think. I don't see how there's a lot of business. There's bowling alleys open. There's places like that I think are worse off than movie theaters. So it wasn't bad. I didn't love the movie that much, but the experience wasn't that bad.
Yeah, well, Anthony said, I miss movies, but not that anxious to go back yet. Yeah, I'm kind of with you, Anthony. Yeah. He says, nope, I'm good. Now, have you seen this movie? He says, I watched Invisible Man on demand too. Did you see Invisible Man?
I actually reviewed Invisible Man before everything went down. I think that might have been the last movie I saw before
in the theaters. Okay,
I think that was the last one that I saw before the show. I gave it a favorable review. I can't remember what I gave it. I think I gave it.
Good. That was a good.
I gave it 3.5 or 4 stars, something like that. So I mean, it was
a very good movie.
It was a good. Huh?
You're tough. 3.5 stars. I thought it was a 5-star. I thought it was good.
No, Deeva. See, here's the thing. Okay, you got to understand, Deeva. We can't just go handing out 5 stars now. I mean, 5 stars. No, and look, and the reason why I don't like to do that when I'm reviewing movies is because the movies that are 5 stars are, you're saying this is as good as it can get. You cannot improve this movie in any way. This is perfection. This is the best that it can get. That's what 5 stars is. And that is a really, really high mark to reach for me, a high bar. Because there's so many things that go into movies, and there's so many different aspects of movies. What do I think of Bad Hair? I haven't watched Bad Hair yet, Anthony. I haven't watched that yet.
I thought that was a good movie. I'm curious to see what you think about that one.
Yeah, I'm supposed to check that out this weekend. But yeah, so the thing about something like, and AC Soley says Invisible Man was great. Now look, the thing about Invisible Man, it was really good, but it wasn't perfect. I thought there were certain things that worked more than others. But look. 4 stars means that it is a highly entertaining. You're going to want to come back. You're going to want to watch it again. It was very, very well done. You start getting higher than that, you're talking about the cream. You're talking about almost Oscar-worthy movies. You're talking about 5 stars. You see, so it's a little higher bar.
Okay.
So we're talking movies like The Godfather is a 5-star movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Something like that. Bro. Thanks for my theme music always. Lydia says, if you in a restaurant, flapping your gums, no mask, you should be able to go sit somewhere 6 feet apart with the mask on, not talking, and watch a movie. Oh, right.
That's
Right,
how
because if you're in a restaurant, you're eating, and you got to have the mask off to eat, kind of
you
thing.
definitely do. And you got to think too; these movie theaters aren't anywhere close to to to, to full capacity. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I was
Not
wondering
full
about
capacity
that.
at all, so you really can't social distance in there. Lydia Lemon says, "I'll sit outside at a,
Anthony said,
I'll sit outside at a restaurant, but to each their own." Anthony, I'm
yeah.
gonna wrap you up in bubble wrap.
Hey,
I'm gonna sit you. I'm gonna put you in a closet, and I'm gonna just let you sit there until this whole
well,
thing blows
but,
over
that, but that,
in the next 3 years when COVID is over.
that's one of the things. That's one of the things we're facing going in the winter, though, right? Because I finally got brave enough to go to a restaurant towards the end of summer. We sat. It was a Cheesecake Factory up in Linwood,
Mm-hmm.
and they have a huge outdoor patio, and
Right,
they had tables like it looked like 8 feet apart. They were way spread out.
right,
My friend and I, we got there like right as they opened. We're like, okay, we're getting there right as they open,
yeah,
and we got there right at 11. Ate our lunch, whatever, and right
yeah,
about 11:45, more important people start trickling in. We're like signing the bill. We're like, we're out. And
right,
so, but because they say from what I've read, being when you're outside, that's why they say hold things outside and whatever. As long as you're not crowded and the breath is going, then you're okay.
right.
But sitting inside, I'm not quite ready for that enclosed space yet either.
Well,
So
and look, I respect that. Put me in a attitude. Maybe I'll go. Anthony says, "Yeah, that'll be the only way for you." The thing is, I respect that, and I respect everybody's point of view. The thing that I clocked though early on about
yeah,
this whole deal with COVID is that this is the new normal. This
it
is the
is.
new normal for God knows how long. We don't know how long this is going to go. Right?
Yeah.
Social distancing does work. If
Hmm.
you do the right things that you're supposed to do, it does work. I get tested all the time because I
Hmm.
work. I get tested all
Okay.
the time. I
Yeah.
still do stuff. I have as full of a life right now and as busy of a life right now as I could have,
Yeah.
given the restrictions. We can't
Yeah.
go nightclubbing, or we can't go, seeing movies and going out to being in places all the way that we like to. Stores
Yeah.
can't be in full capacity in malls. I get that. But there are ways to social distance so you can live. So that's what I've been doing. And like I said, I get tested regularly. My wife gets
Yeah.
tested regularly for our jobs. So long
Yeah.
as
And that's a
cool,
good
this
thing.
is the new normal, and we don't
Yeah.
know when it'll be gone. So you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think that's a good thing, especially if you both have jobs where you're regularly tested. I mean, that's a bonus because then okay, I'm good. I'm going out. I'm doing things. I get tested, and but yeah, you're right. I mean, and I was having a conversation with a friend over the weekend, and he was saying the same thing, like you want to give people some sense of normalcy.
Yeah,
He was talking about his kid and like, I want her to have like some kind of normalcy, but I'm still afraid to do certain things, and so
right,
fears. And then going into winter, I was just watching the news and they're like, oh, numbers are skyrocketing back up, because we got the flu against us now and it's cold weather, and so I think at the end of the day, it's just, you know, you try to be as normal as you can, be smart.
you
What,
gotta do. Some people are living that bubble wrap life that Anthony's talking about, right? They're doing all
Mhm.
of that stuff like that, and then bam, they go to the store, they do anything, and they catch it.
Yeah,
And then there's some people who are out there, serving burgers and fries every day, and
yeah,
they're in front of people all the time, and they don't get
yeah,
it. So I think that
yeah,
as long as you're being safe, if you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it. If you're not,
yeah,
you're not. As long as you're being safe and you don't do stupid things that can help your chances of getting it, I think that's kind of the way it is. Lydia says COVID,
yeah,
people need to learn and live with it and take the necessary precautions. I mean, that's how I live. And again, if you're somebody who wants to be locked down and that's the safe way for you, I mean,
yeah,
more power to you and do your thing, and hopefully you stay safe too. I mean,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah. Diva is gonna be on lockdown for a minute. Speaking of lockdown and things changing, Halloween's coming up.
yeah,
Now I know you have some little ones who probably, take trick or treating, or whether it's to the mall or neighbors or whatever. Um, you know, what would you normally be doing if it was a normal Halloween, pre-COVID? And how are you like changing it up for them this year? Are you even celebrating?
Yeah, so normally for Halloween, we're a very, regular family when it comes to the Halloween stuff in terms
Mhm.
of what the kids want to do, right? So we're going to
Yeah.
the trick or treating, we're taking the kids trick or treating. I hate doing that, but we do it. You know what I mean? With the kids, and we let them do that because they like it, and it's for them. We dress them up. Sometimes we might go to the stores and the malls and do the trick or treating things and stuff like that. But this year is different because of COVID.
Mhm.
So
Right.
all of that's out. We're gonna be around some family that we're always around. So you know what I
Mhm.
mean. It's
Yeah.
just you know, it's just it's not the same. Everything sucks, Diva. Everything
Yeah.
sucks.
It does.
2020 sucks.
I'm done with 2020. I'm telling you,
So
I'm done with
hopefully,
2020.
and I say that with all the hopeful
Yeah.
optimism for 2020, 2021 somehow, some way finds a way to rebound and bounce back, and we can get back to life because we don't want to do this. The kids are at home; they're looking at their teacher on a computer screen. They're
Yeah.
learning one thing's going in and one ear, one out the other. So
Yeah.
it's not the way we're supposed to be living. So you know.
Anthony, what are you talking about? Nope, nope, nope. Here's why Halloween's on Saturday, election on Tuesday, read between the lines. It's purge weekend. Don't even say
Well,
that.
you look right at home with that Joker mask on for the purge weekend. You go outside. You see Anthony
You
with
know what? Yo, check this out though. I was in Tacoma earlier today, and I'm getting ready to go into my hair salon. I pull up, I park, and I look up, and there's a dude standing there, like, mind his own business, but he had a mask, some kind of creepy silver mask that it wasn't all the way on. It was like kind of half. And I'm like sitting there, I'm like, I'm gonna just keep the car running
right.
and wait till he moves on because I don't know what's going on right now. It's almost Halloween. The freaks come out. We got the election coming up. You know what I'm saying? I'm
He
about
probably was
to.
just trying to be safe, Diva. He was probably just trying to do the safety precautions. You think about how weird this year is, right? You think about the fact
Yeah.
that if you were in a coma for like 8, 9 months, right, and you woke up and now it's a normal thing. You go outside, people are wearing hoodies and masks, and it's normal. Then when they're walking around the stores like that, you would lose your mind. This is not the way we're supposed to be doing stuff, but it's normal now. So and
No,
all
AC Soul says 2020 is bullshit.
oh
Exactly.
man,
That's
it's
exactly
the
what it
most
is.
sheets we've ever seen, and it's only gonna keep going. Next week it's gonna be crazy. K-Cee and Terry, we are done with 2020. You can check out anytime you like, but you never can leave. I'm joking. Had to get that out. Right.
All right, Anthony.
Yeah. But
But okay, so Halloween, yeah, Halloween kind of sucks. The poor kids are stuck at home basically.
yeah,
Um,
quarantine.
now let's talk about, people like myself. I'm a horror movie fan. As scary as I am, I will sit there and still watch a scary movie, maybe like this,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
and check my doors 20 times at night. But I like a good scary movie. So for those
Yeah.
people that are kicking it at home this weekend, or usually all this week they'll show all the old school movies. I saw Halloween, I saw Freddy Krueger,
Right.
Jason and stuff. Are there any, scary movies that came out, say within the last year, that you would recommend for those the people might
Within
want to
the
see?
last year, no, not that I haven't been
Invisible Man
that
was kind of
impressed.
scary. I was kind of
Huh?
scared of that. Invisible Man was kind of scary to me.
Yeah, but that was more like a thriller. I mean, it
Yeah,
depends on what you mean in terms of scary. Because if you're like, oh wow, that is a scary thought. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
thriller.
yeah,
But if you're talking about in terms of like jump scares and things like,
yeah, yeah,
Invisible Man has a couple. It does have a couple. So I guess you could probably throw that in. And maybe
yeah,
within the last year, you could definitely throw that in because it hasn't been a ton to come out.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean, if I'd actually go classic though in terms of just wanting to get scared. I think there's a lot of older movies that are a lot scarier.
Yeah.
Oh, last year I guess I think it was in 2019. There was a Doctor Sleep came out. That was on the scarier side. It wasn't scary, but that was you can watch Blackula.
Blackula.
Last
Hey,
choice.
hey, you know what? Oh, wait. Lydia says Terry never gets scared. Oh, you don't get scared, huh, Terry?
No, but the thing is, I'm like, I think I trained myself at a young age to not get scared of movies and not get
Uh,
scared of stuff. So that's why I can go to dark places and I can go wherever and be okay. I'm not scared of stuff like that. But it took me training myself as a kid. No joke about it. I used to train myself to
Not to be
be in the
scared.
dark, like sit in the dark. I would go downstairs in our old house, go down to this little scary basement that we had, and
What?
I would go down there. This I'm telling you about, like I was like 9 or 10 years old, and I would walk down this really scary hallway we had, not turn on any lights, and I would sit there and I would watch wrestling challenges. Used to come on at 10 o'clock and turn it on and sit there in the dark and watch it. I trained myself.
Javon, hey, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for watching. He says he loves scary movies, Halloween, and us. Yep.
It wasn't scary to me. That was
To me, that was creepy. The way they were doing their eyes and just, that was weird.
movies like, I like Get Out a whole lot from Jordan Peele, but Us, I was like, I don't know. I the first time I watched it, I was like, okay, that was interesting. And then the more I thought about stuff, I was like, I don't know about that one. I don't know. I think there's one that came out a few years ago, which I did. You had me compile a list of movies for quarantine, and I'll bring that up when I say.
Let's go and do that.
All right. Well, quarantine movies. These are not particularly. These aren't scary ones necessarily, but these are just 5 movies that I think that people should go out and check out if you haven't checked out. So if you're at home, you got nothing else to do, a little bit of time on your hands, you want to check out some movies that you might not have checked out before. The 5 that I got are, and I made sure that I was thinking about something within the last 20 years. So all these movies are within the last 20 years or so.
Okay, Terry's top 5.
Top 5, check them out. These aren't the top 5 like ever, but this is just the top 5 I think you should check out because I don't think a lot of people have.
Okay.
From the year 2000, we called Snatch by Guy Ritchie.
Write that down.
There's one. See, I got you, Deeva. You didn't know that one. Check that one out. It's a great movie. It has now it has a great cast. It has Benicio del Toro. It has Brad Pitt. It has Jason Statham. But look, it's not Jason Statham like the fighting karate guy that you know, kung fu guy. It's Jason Statham just acting. He's really good, and it's a lot of other English actors. The English movie is a crime thriller where there's different stories that intermingle and interlock. Snatch from 2000. Check that one out. I
like that.
Another one I got is from, I believe it's 2005. It's a movie called The Descent. Now, this one is scary. The Descent.
That's the one where they went in the caves?
Yes. A group of girls who go cave diving, and there's something in the caves, and it's a screwed up story. The way that they dealt with claustrophobia and being in tight spaces and emotional things and your girlfriends and friendships, emotional, everything was great about that. And it's actually pretty scary. Great movie. The Descent. Check that one out.
Love that movie. Yes.
Another one that's on my list of people to go check out if you haven't. 2006, Mel Gibson directed a masterpiece of a movie, which people don't give him credit because Mel Gibson sucks, so they don't support him. But his movie is awesome. It's called Apocalypto. Apocalypto is a movie about another one. I got you again, Deeva. You got to check that one out. That one is a 5-star movie. 5
really?
stars. It's brilliant, and it stars. You don't know who it stars because they're unknown people, which adds to the flavor. It's about the Aztec people, Mayan people, way back in the day, back in the hundreds of years ago. And I can't really get into the story itself, but they're all unknown actors, so you actually are really drawn into them as characters.
Okay,
brilliant. Check it out, Apocalypto. So that's what is that? That's 3.
That's 3.
Also, the next one that I have on the list is a movie from 2011. And it's from, I think it was filmed, it's a foreign film, it's an action film. Now, this is an action movie all the way. It's called The Raid from 2011, The Raid Redemption. If you have not seen it, do yourself a favor. It is the new benchmark for action films. And everything after that.
I love a good action film, The Raid.
I'm telling you, if you like The Matrix, if you like John Woo movies, if you like all that, the fighting stuff to the next level. It's about a bunch of cops who have to take down this trap house, right? It's a trap house with all the drug dealers in it, and they think that they're going in there and they're gonna bust down the doors and take the guys by surprise. But they get locked in the building with all the criminals in the building on all the different floors, and they're surrounded. It's only a group of them. The Raid is probably bar none, one of the best top 5 action movies I've ever seen in my life, The Raid. And last but not least, on my list of 5 movies to check out from 2017, another horror movie, a movie called The Witch. This movie stars Anya Taylor-Joy. It's by A24. Creepy, atmospheric. It's about a young woman and her family thinks that she's a witch. I can't tell you anything else about that. Check that out. It's really good.
I don't know. That sounds a little creepy. That sounds a little too scary.
Hey, man, it's Halloween. I have to leave it off on a scary note, man.
I love it.
Check out.
So Terry's top 5. Be sure to check those out. In fact, I wrote them down. So I'm gonna put them in my feed when we're done, and then that way you can check those out. And AC Soul actually said The Raid was good. So really, he said The Raid hit the bar. So
Deeva, I'll tell you right now, even if you do not like action films, check out The Raid. I mean, it's
I love action films. You know what? I love the old school, all the Stallone movies, Rambo, all the Schwarzenegger. Like give me some action, some blood, some guts.
Go check out The Raid. Then I'm putting you on assignment, Deeva. That's for you to go check out. Check out The Raid.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Anthony's like, oh yeah, the Candyman. Jordan Peele's supposed to do Candyman, but because of COVID, they had
that was supposed to come out. That was supposed to come out this year, and
yeah, but I guess they had the whole production, because of all the craziness going on. So anyway, we are out of time. Of course, that went very quickly.
It's go quickly talking to me.
I love it. Thank you for helping me with the comments. We'll have to have you back, of course, again. Maybe in the new year when new movies come out. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody to be my movie reviewer for 2021. They better be having some good stuff coming out. We need some good entertainment, okay? Anthony says there's another movie coming out, Chris Rock, that ties into the Saw films. That's also been delayed.
It actually is Saw. It actually is a Saw film.
It is a Saw film.
It is a Saw film.
Hey, Princess! We were talking about this earlier.
Princess Robin, how you doing?
All right. So, we're out of time. Thank you so much, Terry. Always good talking with you. Urban Real Talk next week will be on a special night because of the elections on Tuesday night. We're going to do it on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, as long as the Earth is still going, I'm not sure that it will be.
Hey,
after the election, but if it is, we'll talk about it on Wednesday.
Yes, we'll definitely talk about it. We're still here. We'll talk about it, and it's gonna be interesting show. So check us out on Facebook Live. That's what we'll do.
Everybody, right now, stop what you're doing and vote if you haven't.
Yeah, you haven't voted. I turned in my ballot the other day.
Hey, I turned mine in last week.
I was so convinced that I was so amped up about it. Terry, I went and I, voted, and then I called my brother. I was like, "Did you turn in your ballot? You only got one day. It's tomorrow." Yeah, and he's like, "What are you talking about? It's not till next week." And I was like, "Oh yeah." I was so ready for it, So
don't miss out. Go vote, man. We gotta. This is our last chance. This is our last chance.
Exactly.
I don't want to tell everybody where I'm leaning in my vote. All I'm saying is, you thought these last 4 years was crazy. You ain't seen nothing yet. If things do not change, I will just say that.
That's what everybody's saying.
Hey,
everybody's saying the same thing.
We've seen Mr. 45 on his best behavior because he's trying to win a re-election. When he ain't got to lose, we have not seen it yet. So that's all I'm saying about that.
All right, I'm gonna leave you all. Thanks again, Terry. We're gonna have you back on. Don't forget, pop over to Soul Consistent Apparel. You can get these cool mugs. They're all different colors. There's apparel, and if you actually type in Deeva, DEEVA, you'll get 20% off. It's a discount coupon. All you gotta do is type my name. You'll get a nice discount, and there's some really cool stuff over there. You'll enjoy. So. Until next time, I'm glad you guys joined me. Thank you, all the people, for watching. All my peeps for tuning in. I appreciate you. I'm going to leave you with our... All right, later, peeps.